It's now time for the post-match report presented by the American University Athletics Eagles Club. I'm Jeremy Huber, joined by head wrestling coach Jason Borrelli, coming off a 25-12 loss. Coach, in this match against the Utah Valley team, I think you knew your wrestlers may not have known too much about them. I thought really a key to the match was that quick start the Wolverines got off to against you guys.
Yeah, we won the coin toss and wanted to start at 174 because we felt like we could win those two weights, 174, 184. A little disappointed. I'm smiling and smirking, but I'm pretty frustrated underneath. I just felt like Lucas White, real slow start, and that impacts their teammates. They're sitting there back watching. The arena's not cheering. It's not loud, and that momentum can really flatten you real quick. And I felt like we didn't get off to a quick enough start, and it showed.
Coach, the one thing we did say on the air when Jason Grimes were talking, though, after you got in that hole, Will Jarrell comes out, gets the pin, and you always talk about Will's a leader in the room. It looked like he came out on a mission to say, I'm going to get my guys back into the stool meet.
Yeah, we needed it. I mean, a pin counts for 2 wins, and so that's what a senior captain, a kid who's got high goals for himself does, and he's wrestling a good kid, and it was a tight match, and figures out how to put him on his back and get the pin and gets the team fired up, and of course going into Maida's match, that's always a good spark, and but we didn't keep it going much longer, right? We had Jack had a hard fought match, and figured out how to win, but then it slowed down real quick after 133. So
now let's talk about Maida. One good point Jason made in that one was against a really scrappy kid in Lily, kind of frustrated Jack. You could tell a little bit. But Jason said, look, he's going to, as a guy who's going up the rankings, this is going to be guy of Super Bowl. You're going to have to win matches like that. Did you like the fact that Jack was able to keep himself, his head enough to go ahead and come away with a win?
Yeah, absolutely. He needs to figure out how to win those gritty matches like that against guys that he thinks he's going to go out there and blow over. Obviously, you want that mindset, and you want to be disappointed that you don't get a major or a tech fall. But the reality of it is it's Division I college wrestling, and it's tough to score a lot of points, and especially when a kid treats it as his Super Bowl, right? He's had all week to focus on that. He has nothing to lose, and he's going to give you his very best effort, and Jack's got to learn how to win those close, hard-fought matches, and that was good for him. And there's a lot to learn in there. I think in the right away he feels frustrated. I can do more. Maybe I'm not at the level I thought I was at, but in reality, he's going to get a lot of those matches. He's going to get a ton of them. I mean, he's coming down the stretch in the next couple weeks, most everyone he wrestles are going to try to wrestle their very, very, very best match against him.
Coach, the other Jack we got to talk about, Jack Neese comes away with a win in really exciting fashion. Looks like he's going to lose it, turns it back around. He told us earlier, said, look, the coaches always tell us continuous wrestling. Again, I think your pupil listened to the lesson.
Yeah, what an awesome return, right? He couldn't have been in any tougher situation. He was winning. He gives up his legs. He gets taken down and has about 15 seconds to get out. Obviously an escape ties the match, but he was able to secure a reversal and win. And just huge credit to him. Captain, kid that works really hard and hasn't wrestled live much. He had only 2 or 3 days of live, and so he was rusty, and it showed, but he was able to keep his composure, and that was huge.
Coach, wrapping it up again, you guys, some guys in action tomorrow against Navy, then you go against George Mason, and then Thanksgiving. It's always a weird time for wrestlers. How do you get you guys through this time?
Well, felt like they already how slow and sluggish we were. It looked like they already had Thanksgiving dinner. We were just flat. So hopefully we have a little more juice coming tomorrow and then Tuesday, and then we can enjoy Thanksgiving, because it sure felt like we might have already experienced it the way we went out flat. But we'll go back to the drawing board, and maybe we're a little under recovered. I don't know that I believe a lot in overtraining, but we looked a little flat and got fatigued in some matches, and some of that might be maybe we need a little rest. Maybe we need a couple days just to recharge the body and let us heal up, and that can do us some good. So we'll get through the next couple of events, and then we'll take a little break.
Well, Jason, I hope that if this was the result against the unfamiliar, I hope the familiar of Navy and Mason brings you guys some wins. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
That'll do it for today's Eagles Club post-match report. Do your part to support the successes of AU wrestling student athletes in the classroom and on the mat by joining the Eagles Club.